morning, students and parents. I'm Hillery Wise. I'm the testing coordinator here at North Pontotoc Upper Elementary. And I'm just going to give you a little information about testing that your students will be doing this year. Last year, hopefully you're familiar with the words Common Assessment. We often abbreviate that as CA on some papers. It's changing up just a little bit this year. Every 4.5 weeks we'll be taking Common Assessment. But some of them are in the classroom setting and some of them are going to be in the testing mode or testing groups session. So I'm going to try to explain the difference. Common Assessment 1 will be in just about a little over a week. We're going to take Common Assessment 1 September 4th, 5th, and 6th. Those will be done in the classroom. It will cover anything that the students have done in the class within that 4.5 week span. All tests will be taken on Mastery Connect. Students that get read aloud accommodations will receive those accommodations. It is for a grade. The reason we do this is really to help the teachers understand where the students are at this point and how to help the students grow if they did not show mastery on those skills before the next assessment. So that's Common Assessment. Now last year we called Common Assessment at the end of the 9 weeks as well, but this year is called something different. It's called Benchmark, and because of that, it's a cumulative test, which means it will cover everything that they've learned within the school year. So it's at the end of the 9 weeks mark. It is for a grade. It will be tested in our testing groups. So before we took NWEA last time, we set up some testing groups to help the students get familiar with the teacher that they would test with. They may change some, but that'll be the teacher in the classroom where they will test for MAP, hopefully, just to kind of let them get in the groove of who they test around and to work out just some areas and locations and things. But these tests are also for a grade taken on Mastery Connect. They are to help the teachers see, okay, well, Common Assessment 1, they didn't show mastery on these skills, so the teachers are remediating and reteaching the skills. Then by Benchmark 1, hopefully the students will have grown and mastered those skills. If not, it allows the teacher to know what else they need to do. What do they need to change up? Then we'll take Common Assessment 2 at the 4.5 mark. Common Assessment 2 will only cover the information from Benchmark 1 to that 4.5 week mark. So basically it's the first part of the second 9 weeks, only that material. It's a classroom test that will be done in the regular classroom for a grade on Mastery Connect. Then Benchmark 2, which will be in December, will cover everything that has been taught since the very first day of school up until the end of the second 9 weeks. So you can consider the benchmark test kind of like a 9 weeks test. And then the common assessments are classroom grades that help the teachers see what needs to be taught or retaught before the benchmark assessment. Last year, I know it felt like we were doing a lot of testing, but we had really great results. We took that data and used our data to help students grow. Teachers weren't just teaching and hoping it was landing somewhere. We were actually able to pinpoint which students were mastering which skills and go back and reteach those standards. We've really gotten lots of good data from that. Can't wait to share our school results with you. It's still embargoed, so I can't tell you right now. But we have lots of great things happen at North Pontotoc Upper Elementary. If you have questions about testing or anything like that, please get with your child's teacher. They'll be glad to answer any questions that you might have. Just reassure your students, your children, that testing is just something to help us learn how to grow and to do their very best, but not to stress over them.